Hello, welcome to the Two Chicks Homestead podcast. We are the Two Chicks. Yay!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Aaron, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one. Welcome to episode, this is going to be 36.
Is it 36?
I think it's 36.
I guess we probably should have checked.
We probably should have checked. It's been a bit of a busy week, so... But we're going to roll with that, and I will look it up as we're talking about this. So, we have been running around like crazy all week, trying to get stuff done.
Yeah, it's like the last nice weekend.
Right. And I think a lot of it has to do with we're trying new stuff.
Yep.
And I think you and I are both getting a little stressed out. Like, I don't know how to...
Yeah,
to really say it. I mean, it's kind of analysis paralysis.
Yeah, it's like there's things we want to do that people keep bringing up, like, hey, you should do this. And it's like, yeah, we know. But we still have little kids.
Right.
You know, we still have... you have your full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have everyday, modern-day stuff that needs to get done.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, we still got to keep the kids happy. We still got to do stuff. So there's nothing really around it. I mean, we spent a ton of time doing stuff over the summer, and we worked our tails off.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it, like, I had a hard time getting the rabbits in the shed because putting the electric in the shed scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it. Like, every single time you ever saw me putting rabbits in the shed had to do with the damn electric. And once we got the electric in and everything worked, it's like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, that was the big hump.
Yeah. So, and it was worried about that. So, yes, I did verify. This is episode 36. So
we're kind of in the middle of a hot mess moment. Just
right. Yeah, it's pretty late at night because you and I have had some long nights lately, and it's just being parents. I mean, nothing major, it's just being parents.
And it's Tuesday night now that we're recording, and it comes out on Wednesdays.
Yes.
We're usually already
done. Yeah,
done.
this is usually done Sunday night.
We've been trying to do this since Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday or Sunday night, and it just hasn't worked out. So.
And it's not that we don't want to, it's not that we don't enjoy doing it, because obviously at this point we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't enjoy it. So it's not like this is oh gosh darn it, we have to record again. Although sometimes we say that, but we do enjoy it. But it's just been one thing after another this week. Right.
So one of the things I started last Friday is for the first time ever, jumped on YouTube on my own and did a live stream. Like, I had been putting that off and putting it off and putting it off because it scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if people are going to watch it. I don't know if people are going to join it. I don't know if it interests people. But I just figured Friday, I'm going to roll with it. If nobody likes it, they're not going to watch, and I'll see the numbers. And we'll regroup.
Mm-hmm.
And I know one of the things... You had kind of the same epiphany earlier today. Like, you and I were talking about some stuff with doing some videos on YouTube, and you know, we ended up ordering the GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not a full-fledged GoPro yet, because we want to test it out and see if we're going to use it. And I know you've been a little bit worried about that.
Yeah, and it's a terrible time to order it, because what are we going to do? Show the inside of our house? You know, it's like winter is coming and there's not a whole lot, but I guess we'll figure it out. Winter's coming,
so you slap it on the back of the truck or the ATV when we're dragging the kids down the lane behind the ATV.
Yeah.
Or when we go ice fishing. Or
when I'm rescuing you because your ATV broke down. And
Yep. Or hunting, or going on a walk in the middle of winter. Because it gets pretty back on that lane.
It does, that's true.
When it snows. Showing off the rabbits.
Yeah.
You know, even when it comes to butcher time for the hog.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's coming up quick.
Yeah, in a month or so.
Yeah, got about a month and a half before we do our next hog. I don't know where he's going to go in the freezer, but he's going to go in there somewhere.
Well, that's the thing is, I've got like 50 things on my mental list, and some of them are written down upstairs so I could look at it.
Good.
I haven't crossed any of those off.
That's
but
right.
yeah, cleaning out the freezer is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like we're trying to. I really enjoy cooking from scratch. I like making bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I use my KitchenAid, but I still like making things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I try and do it, and midway through, it's like I'm really like devoting 3 hours, to do this. And sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Like, I try so hard to keep up the old ways and, do all these really cool back in the day things when there's so much going on all the time. Like, when we've got young kids, 9 and almost 6, so they're not, like, content just sitting back and letting me be in the kitchen all day. They're
no, they
in
want
there.
to be in there.
And sometimes, and it's so hard. Like, you see all these moms on Instagram with these perfect pictures and the homeschooling pages that make it sound like this is all sunshine and rainbows. It's not.
No.
I mean, my kids fight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I try and give them away a lot. I yell at them. I tell them to be quiet. I let them come in and help, and then I tell them to get out. Because I just need to get dinner done, like, before bedtime.
Right. I noticed that yesterday. We're doing the eggs. Doing the sweet sausage gravy.
Yeah, and scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs, biscuits, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah,
with eggs. It's simple.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you think the world was coming to an end because somebody couldn't scramble the frickin' eggs.
And it's like, that's fine, they're kids. I know in my head they need to learn this stuff because if I want them to make dinner at some point, they need to know how to cook.
Oh yeah.
And for them to know how to cook, they have to be in the kitchen. But sometimes it's like, get out of my kitchen.
Right, and they've gotten better. I mean, they have their moments, but they're kids.
Yeah.
They definitely need to. I need to figure out how to teach the oldest a little bit of patience.
Yeah.
That's my biggest problem.
Yeah, because we try and tell her that the little one wants to do these things, but she only wants to do them for like 5 minutes, and then she's done. And then the older one could come in and stay the rest of the time. Well, they both want to do it first, and it's just...
Oh, yeah. It's like today, before we jumped on Fireside Freedom, I had to do my ham radio meeting minutes. I'm the president of the local ham radio club. So I had to go through do our meeting minutes because we have a meeting tomorrow night when the podcast comes out. So it's another reason why I've been running around like crazy. Getting that ready, and the youngest wants to come down here and play a little bit of Xbox. We have an Xbox down here with Forza and Spirit Riding free game, just something where they can just come down, veg out, hang out with me when I'm playing on the radios or down here in the office. But it's like, today was the first day. They didn't argue over that. Like, the youngest came down here, played on the Xbox for like 5 minutes, if that, and went back upstairs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like, the attention span that she has for that type of stuff is pretty short.
Yeah.
But the oldest, she'll sit down here for like an hour. Like, I set her up one day with like a 2-hour race.
Yeah.
On Forza, and she sat down here just tootling away. I'm like, she did all these laps around this racetrack, and then she's like, well, how long was that? She's like, I'm like, it's like 2 hours you were playing. But yeah. I mean, there are days that go great, and there are days that's like, holy moly.
Yeah. And we've got homeschooling groups that we go to, but not a lot. Like, we're homebodies. We're home a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And you get, like, this tunnel vision of, like, I'm the worst mom in the world. My kids are crazy. No one acts like this. And then you get out and it's like, oh, we are normal. It's all right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, other kids fight too.
Yeah.
Other parents yell at their kids. You know, it's reality.
Yeah.
And you get thinking about that, you get stuck in a rut, and it's hard to get out of.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what to do to get out of it, and, you know, go find something to do, go get a hobby, you know, you don't know.
Yeah. So it's just trucking along.
Yep. And winter's coming. So I'm hoping this winter goes a little bit easier.
Yeah, I made a post today on the Two Chicks Homestead page that the season change is always hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you look forward to summer because you get to be outside, the garden, you know, all this fun stuff. And then by the end of summer, you're like, I'm over it.
Yeah. After
Like, this is
out,
way too busy. I just want to be inside. So when the fall comes, it's like, okay, winter's coming. It's going to be calm and cozy
Mm-hmm.
and slow. And then January comes and it's like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Summer is never coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm stuck in the house. This is awful.
Yep. You're dealing with just checking on the animals and getting through the day. And
Yeah, and it's like I'm trying to be content in where we're at, you know, at any given time.
Right.
Like, okay, right now we're in fall. Like, I need to do fall stuff. I can't keep putting it off because all of a sudden all the orchards we want to go to are closed.
Mm-hmm.
And the holidays are here, and then I don't do anything in the holidays because I'm too busy, and then the holidays
Right.
are over, and then it's just January, and it's like I didn't do anything.
Yep.
Because I was too busy. Well, what the heck was I doing? I don't even know.
Well, I'm hoping this year we can get some more time on the weekends to get out and do stuff, because I'm more or less done hunting.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the one. It's not like I need to be out there every weekend and go, so it's going to be get out there when I can, when we don't have something else planned. So it's like not priority right now.
Yeah. Which is kind of nice.
Yeah. So that's...
Yeah, because we are set. You know, with this hog coming, with the venison,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the rabbits we're going to be getting, with the chickens we just did. I mean, we are like...
Yeah, we may have to go buy
set.
another freezer.
Yeah. And put it somewhere. Maybe another stand-up one.
You can put it in the kids' room. They'll deal with it. Right in the closet.
Sorry, kids. Gotta get rid of your toys and get a new freezer. Well, you have one empty spot over here in this basement.
That is true. I don't know if the circuit would hold it with the radios and all the other stuff we got in this side of the garage. Or it's the side of the basement.
Oh, goodness. So you can be too prepared, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well,
We always do.
oh, yeah.
It's a good problem to have.
Right. And I mean, we wouldn't be at this place a year ago, 2 years ago, where it's like, oh, shit, we might have too much or we can't store it.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, the deer that I got is over in the neighbor's freezer because we don't have any room.
Yeah. I got to go through the freezer
Right.
because I'm a food hoarder.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have green tomatoes in there that I was going to make green salsa with like 2 years ago.
Right.
So I've got to like move on and accept the fact that I'm not going to make any green salsa and just give it to the chickens.
Yeah, they'll love you for it.
Yeah, because I'll get green tomatoes again because that's basically all I grow are green tomatoes. So I'll do it again next year because my tomatoes never turn red.
All right, so if anybody could give us tips on how to grow red tomatoes, that would be great.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I have them in the sun one year and they didn't turn red. Now this time I put them in the shade because I thought maybe they were getting burned.
No, it's 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, not the shade, but
Yeah.
like it gets shade in the afternoon and then gets more sun.
Yeah.
And they still didn't turn red. And I use a different kind every year, thinking that I'll find that one magical tomato that... Now, this is full-size tomatoes. I can grow cherry tomatoes,
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, the crazy berry, those little strawberry ones.
Yeah, I mean, I grew tomato cherries that were underneath the zucchini plants that were all red. I didn't even know they were there.
Yeah, the volunteer one that popped up.
Yeah.
That we got yelled at because we put the chickens over the top of them.
Yeah, because my little one was sad that they were eating her cherry tomatoes that had been there for like a month.
Story of our life.
That's all right.
So yes, we did get the chickens in the garden. We actually got them to clean up the garden a little bit.
Like a section.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
It's all right. They had fun.
But so that I got the tears to go away by promising her that I would do more of the orange hat tomatoes in the hydroponics.
Okay.
So we need to get that. I'm not sure if something was up in that or if my seeds were bad.
Herbs are always a bitch. And
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I can't. That's another thing. Tomatoes and herbs.
Yeah.
So luckily, I didn't plan on making any tomato sauce because I can't grow either of those things.
Yeah. Basil we can usually do. It's like basil's kind of like a 50-50 for us.
Yeah.
But anything else like rosemary or
Yeah.
anything like that, we can't do it. We can grow comfrey. We grew the shit out of some comfrey.
Well,
this
I don't
year.
want to sound too confident until we start getting it back in the spring. When it comes back in the spring, then I will say we can grow comfrey.
Yeah. Because holy
So we
shit.
can we can grow comfrey that Brian from the Lots Project has already grown for us.
Yes.
So now we'll see if it comes back.
Yep. So
So go ahead and order your comfrey salve because this might be the one and only.
right.
We have. No, I have lots and lots of dehydrated and freeze-dried comfrey to make that. But yeah, once it comes back in the spring, I'll feel a lot more confident.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a great project for you to get that rolling.
Yeah.
That's been really cool to see.
Yeah.
So
It's doing really well selling.
Yeah, absolutely. I did hear back from our friend who does patches, so we're going to maybe work on that. So you and I have to talk about that off of the podcast because I got a message about 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
With some prices.
Oh, boy. Okay.
So we're going to chit-chat about that and see if we can get those made. But I think the price is pretty good.
We'll see.
Yep. So we may have some patches coming up. We got our silver from the Lots Project today. Those are awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't gotten in on that.
You're missing out.
Yeah.
You missed out.
Yeah, because you can't get them.
Yeah. You may not be able to get the second run.
Yeah.
I would check with Brian. I know we are locked in for the second run. So if you haven't talked to him about the silver, go talk to him. And Tim's.
Tim from Toolman. Tim.
Yeah, Toolman Tim Cook.
Yeah, we should be getting his soon.
Yeah, it should come with the patch pretty soon. So I'll be interested to see those. Because they're supposed to be... they both did 1 ounce and ½ ounce coins.
Yeah.
Brian's look really cool. They're like an old pirate coin.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
So yeah, the rabbit feet keychains I'm not sure about advertising, but that they're not really going hot. But I do have now deer feet in the freezer, deer legs, to try and make some coat hooks or something.
Yep. Love to see how that goes.
I was just posting in one of the Telegram groups about how I have chicken feet in the freezer from like 2 years ago that I'm too grossed out to do anything with, but I keep hearing about the amazing broth that they make. So it's like, okay, I'm keeping them in there. Someday I will go, today's the day, and I'll be able to boil and peel and pull the nails out of chicken feet. Today's not that day.
No.
But I figured I would just skip over them and go right to deer feet, which apparently is not gross. So
No, they're not bad at all. So, and I mean, we have a stock of, let's see, all 3 animals that we've gotten off of this property, we have their feet in the freezer. That's pretty weird. Of course, it's better than when we used to have the snake, and we'd have all the mice in the freezer sitting right next to the bags of corn.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we've had full freaky freezers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But we can't be the only ones that have weird stuff in their freezers. I mean, we're all homesteaders. Yeah. Somebody's got to have something weirder than deer hooves in their
deer
freezer.
hooves, rabbit feet,
so
rabbit pelts.
If you have rabbit pelts. If you have something weirder in your freezer, send us an email, info@twochickshomestead.com. We want to hear the weird stuff you have in your freezer.
Yep.
That you are planning on using for something.
Yep. Yeah. Send us that. We need a laugh. I want to hear it.
Pictures will be a bonus.
Yes.
We'll post pictures on our Facebook page.
That's a good idea.
We can have people vote or something.
Maybe do a Wednesday weird shit in the freezer day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got stuff going on now.
Weird shit Wednesdays.
You heard it here first, folks. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good spot to end it right there.
Yes.
All right, so send us an email. We want your weird shit Wednesdays photos in your freezer.
Yeah.
Info@twochickshomestead.com. And then we also have the comfree on our Etsy store.
Yep.
We'll post a link in that in the notes, and then you can always find that on the website at twochickshomestead.com.
Yep. Yeah, there's a link there in the shop.
Yep.
The shop page.
And all the podcast links are there. We appreciate you guys all listening. I checked the numbers right before we went live, and we have 5,000 total downloads.
Nice.
So we appreciate every single one of you guys.
The other thing is, I know Brian from Lots Project and Josh from the Renegade Butcher have been posting about the fold card.
Yes.
I am the worst person to explain what it is, but
it's a prepaid debit card.
Yeah, it's for lightning.
It gives you lightning
Satoshis.
Yes, it gives you Satoshis as cash back.
Yes. So Satoshis are fractions of a Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yep.
And I've had this card for
3 weeks.
3 weeks, maybe.
If that.
And I've already made an equivalent of $32 back in stuff that. I mean, I'm not like purposefully buying stuff to get back.
No, you're going to Amazon. You're going and at grocery stores.
Yeah, at first I was concerned that I would not be able to handle doing the prepaid because you have to not physically, but like go into your bank and send money over or have it automatically go over so that it's funded.
Yeah, it's an extra step, but if you're gonna make money back,
and
like
I also said probably before I got it that I'm not gonna pay $10 for a debit card. Well, shoot, I made $32 already. Mm-hmm. That pays for 3 months. Yeah, and if you do it yearly, it's only $100 a year, so that's like $8.
So here's the best way to put it, and this is we have all affiliate links for this stuff. If you want to sign up, you get 5,000 free Satoshis, which is like
I mean it's nothing, but
what, a penny?
Yeah,
give or take. If you sign up, there's 2 cards. There's a free card and there's a paid card. So the paid
Fold
card,
Plus,
it's Fold Plus. The paid card is $10 a month, but if you spend $160 with Amazon every month, which is not hard to do.
No.
Like, we do that pretty regularly because we buy a lot of stuff from Amazon.
Yeah. Instead of going 25 minutes away and
Right.
go shopping.
So that's where most of your stuff comes from. Your Fold card was like paid back in the first week.
Yeah, because if you do Fold Plus, then it's 5% back
From
automatically
Amazon.
from
Yep.
Amazon. And then you get those extra, which I don't think you get the spins when you do the Amazon. But when you purchase at a store or anything else, you get these spins, and you accumulate those, and you can keep respinning to get something better.
Right.
And I've gotten 1.5% back, 2% back.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff.
You can get up to a whole Bitcoin back.
Yeah, which I have not gotten. Obviously.
Nobody has got. I have not gotten it either. I have the free one. Aaron has the paid one. I use mine for fuel and random other little stuff. And I mean, it's stacking up Bitcoin and putting it away.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun to the spin. I have a hard time. I'm getting better of controlling myself
knowing when to quit.
To just use all the extra spins because I just want to see what's next. Even though I just got a really good deal, I gotta stop.
Yeah,
turn the phone off, walk away, stop spinning.
Yep.
Because then you end up with like 5 Satoshis, and that's like nothing.
Right.
It's like, shoot, I just got like 25,000 before.
Yep. So it's something fun we've been playing with. We'll have an affiliate link for that as well.
Yep.
So you get 5,000 free Satoshis when you sign up.
Yep. And then when people sign up, then I think you get something.
Yeah,
as people sign up.
We'll get a little bit of a reward. I think it's like maybe 5 Satoshis, for every single person that signs up or something. I mean,
but still,
it's not a ton.
No, but I mean, we're not in it to be millionaires.
Right.
We're just in it to.
Right. 5 Satoshis is what, like a 20th of a penny?
I don't know.
So.
Oh well, it's fun though.
Absolutely, it's cool. It's nice to have the second option. It's super easy to use. It works just like a debit card, but it's a prepaid debit.
Yeah, and Brian Pope said something too. It kind of helps with budgeting.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like I look at how much I have on my card and I go, okay, that's what I don't want to go over. Because I don't want to be in line at the store saying, oh, excuse me, I have to move money around. Right. So it's like, that's my budget, and I don't need to go over that right now.
Right. And everybody we've talked to it is instantaneous lock and unlock of your card. So you can bring up your order, go in your phone, unlock your card as they're ringing your order up, swipe it, it works, and then lock it back up even before your stuff is back in the cart. It's like 5 seconds to lock and unlock the card.
I've been afraid to do that because I know that I'm going to forget and I'm going to get denied and I'm going to be crying in the line at the store because I won't have any idea what's happening.
Yep.
And then I'll get home and go, oh yeah, it was locked.
That's all right.
Someday I'll have my act together.
Yep. So, all right. I think that's everything we have. I think it's time to go to bed.
Yep.
And get some sleep.
Thank you again for listening to our babbling.
Yep. This has been a random. We needed to vent a little bit, and I think we got it all out. So, it's been a.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Yep. It's Wednesday. The podcast will be out. I got a meeting to go to. The girls will probably be in a better mood because they actually fell asleep tonight.
Yeah. Yesterday was bad. But we get to celebrate a birthday on Friday.
Yep.
The youngest baby is turning 6.
I know. That scares the shit out of me.
She's not like a little baby anymore.
No. She's still short. She's not a little baby anymore.
She told me she's only going to get a little bit taller on Friday. Because I told her she's not allowed to grow. So she said she's going to be a little bit taller.
Does she also know that when she turns 6, she has to sleep through the night?
And eat broccoli. I don't know. Those have been in the plans for many years now.
Yeah.
And
well, I
I keep telling her that she may not even want to celebrate her birthday.
I got duct tape and ratchet straps. She'll stay in bed.
Oh boy, she is my little cuddle bug though.
Yes, she is. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
All right, see you on the homestead where something is always growing, eating, or cooking.